What a neat sub!
Ahoy, Professor Mudbottom!
Did someone call my name?
I did, Professor. It's me, PB.
PB, my little friend. Welcome. But who is that with you?
It's my friend, Dennis. He wants to see your laboratory.
Oh, I can't allow strangers to nose around my experiments. What if he's a spy?
Why don't you try the Holly test?
Of course.
What's the Holly test? Yeah, fish breath.
You have just received Holly's seal of approval. Get it? Seal of approval. Now you can see my laboratory.
Wow, look at all this neat junk. What's that? Some super secret experiment?
It's chicken soup, I think, for my lunch.
Hey, Holly, you got a great arm. I mean nose.
Or is this my soup and that my new super explosive? What? Was that my chicken soup? Chicken soup? Lunchtime! Here you go, guy.
Yuck. Want to trade? Peanut butter and jelly. My favorite.
You okay, Professor?
Have a sandwich, whoever you are.
Yuck!
This is Oil Platform Alpha. Emergency! Emergency! SOS! Help!
Professor, answer your radio.
After lunch.
Help! SOS! Professor Mudbottom, we need your mini sub right away. The whole drilling rig is shaking. Help! Save us!
But how can we help them? The professor is knocked silly.
Do you think we could figure the sub out?
Probably not.
To the sub!
This isn't that complicated to operate.
Yeah, so far so good. What's making it shake like that?
We better check underwater.
Look, Phoebe, that shark's causing the trouble.
Oh, no! And Holly's out there.
Take that, Toothface.
You did it, Dennis! You got rid of the shark! The whole oil rig is going to collapse!
We gotta prop up those broken supports, Peavy.
But what can we use?
Those boulders!
That won't hold for long.
We gotta warn the guys on the rig.
Great work, Professor! The shaking stopped! Hey, you kids, where's the professor?
You gotta get off of there. A big shark chewed up everything, and all that's holding up this thing is a few old rocks.
Sure, kid. You better just go back to the pier before you get in trouble.
What are we gonna do? They won't believe us.
We gotta get him off the rig. Wait, I got a plan.
You won't get away with this, you crazy kids! What can I say, guys? Except thanks.
Oh, there you are. You've never finished your lunch. Do you like peanut butter and jelly?
I tell you, Alice, there's nothing like driving a freshly washed car.
I know it sounds silly, but it actually seems to run better.
No, Rob. No. Stay away. Dennis!
What's up, Dad?
Ruff is up on my freshly washed car.
That's just 'cause he's happy to see you. Aren't you, Ruff?
Oh! Look what he's done to my jacket. How will I ever get it clean?
No big deal, Dad. Next time you drive through the car wash, just leave your window open. Ruff feels real bad about what happened, Dad. He wants to make up for it.
How? By leaving town?
No, by fetching your slippers. I also taught him to take out the garbage.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Go get the slippers, Ruff. Now you just sit here and make yourself comfortable. We're all ready, Ruff.
Garbage?
Gee, I wonder what he did with your slippers.
He probably threw them in the trash.
Wrong. He threw them in the garbage disposal.
Oh, that darn dog!
Give him another chance, Dad. His best trick is coming up now. I taught him to fetch the newspaper and bring it to the den, where you like to read it.
Well, that's a little more like it.
I guess he brought papers in from the entire neighborhood.
That settles it. He's going to obedience school.
Here, Ruff, it's always good to bring the teacher an apple on the first day of school.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Colonel Flint Steele, United States Army, retired. My job is to whip you miserable mongrels into shape. And by heaven, when you leave here, you'll learn to obey the rules. Who made that cowardly remark? I will not have a coward in my outfit.
The apple, Ruff. Give him the apple.
There's a goof up in every outfit, and it better not be you, mister.
Excuse me, Colonel, but he didn't mean to.
There are no civilians allowed on the base. So you just march out of here. On the double.
Yes, sir, but when should I come back for him?
That's entirely up to him. If he learns quickly, he'll graduate quickly. If he's a goof up, he'll be here for a long, long time.
So long, Ruff. Poor Ruff. He could be in there a long time. I bet if I help him, he can graduate a lot faster.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Company, ho! We will begin the training by teaching you to retrieve a duck. When I say fetch, you will dive in and return with a rubber duck. The larger the duck, the better your chances of receiving a special commendation medal.
Ruff ought to be able to handle that, I hope.
All right, Ralph. Fetch. Good work. Now you. And you'd better get it right.
Oh, no. He'll have the smallest duck of all. Over here, Ruff. I can fix that leak with my bubble gum. And filling it with water will be a lot quicker than blowing it full of air. Okay, Ruff. Take it to the Colonel.
Well, it's about time. Let's have it. Just for that, you'll be here 3 extra weeks. You will now be trained to eat only upon command.
Uh-oh. Ruff will never be able to hold out. I just remembered this chili powder Mom had me buy yesterday, and I forgot to give it to her. Now he won't be tempted, no matter what. Don't worry, Ruff. I'm doing this for your own good.
Very good, very good. Well, even the goof-up got it right. It's a good thing, too, because this one's my lunch. Just for that, soldier, you get 5 extra weeks. You will now be trained to heel. That is, to walk at a respectful pace behind your human master. You're first. Excellent. Next. Oh, it's you. This time, try not to foul things up. That's it. A respectful distance.
Ruff will never be able to keep up. Maybe if I slow it down a little. Uh-oh, I turned it the wrong way.
Correction. Make that 9 weeks. We will now do a bit of burglar attack training. When I give the command, you will attack the dummy without mercy. Understood?
Oh my gosh, it looks just like Dad. Ruff will never attack it. I'll have to do something about that.
All right, you. Let's see what you're made of. Sick 'em.
It's okay, Ruff. Now you won't think you're biting Pop. Sick 'em.
Not me, you idiot! I'm not the burglar! Forget extra weeks, soldier. We're talking months and months and months. You'll now embark upon your final training phase, that of jumping through a hoop. This is not a difficult exercise for any normal, intelligent dog. For some, however, it may be too hard.
I better lower it a little, just to make sure Ruff can do it.
All right, you first. You're next, goof up. If you miss this one, you might be here the rest of your life. Hey! Ah! What in blazes? Yeah! Oh! 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 Ow! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ow! Ow! Yow!
You'll see, Ruff. 6 months will go by just like that.
School is out.
We did it, Ruff! Yippee!
Edie Poodle. Ruff Mitchell.
Just think, our little puppy graduating.
My congratulations to the entire class.
Gosh, Colonel, thanks for doing such a good job of training Ruff.
Getting him out of my sight forever will be thanks enough.
And because you did such a good job on Ruff, I brought you my cat to train.
Hey, stop! Whoa! Whoa!
Come on, Ruff, let's go home. Call us when you're done training him, Colonel.
Shoo! Shoo! Get over there! Class dismissed! School's out! At ease! Settle down! Heel!
Isn't this nice, George? Such a pleasant, quiet afternoon.
Martha, what's going on?
I don't know, dear.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson.
What are you doing here, Bob?
Bringing good news and bad news, George. The good news is I finished the Browns remodeling early, so I'm starting your house today.
What's the bad news?
You'll only be able to use one room upstairs all next week, and it's gonna cost $5,000 to knock down that old brick kitchen wall.
$5,000?
Don't worry, Wilson. We'll have it done in no time. All right, men. Back to work.
Martha, I can't take this.
Don't worry, dear. At least things can't get worse.
Hi, Mr. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson. How'd you get in my bathroom?
Dennis, you're in our backyard.
Oops. I must have forgot to turn off the water.
Dinner should be ready any minute now.
I'm awfully sorry for the inconvenience, George. Bob says he'll have our house fixed tomorrow. Think nothing of it, Mitchell. You can stay here as long as you like.
You mean we can sleep over in your living room every night?
Huh?
Just for tonight, Dennis. We'll be back in our own house tomorrow.
Mouse? Neat, a mouse.
This seems to be stuck, George. Let's give it the old college try.
I'll get you out.
Thanks, Dennis. Can we all go to bed now? Mitchell, you take the couch. Dennis, the sleeping bag. And I'll take this bed.
Dad, how can we sleep with that noise?
Just pretend we're camped out by a giant waterfall. Huh? Help! Wild animal!
Sorry, Mr. Wilson. It's just rough.
Oh, of course. Dennis, why don't you tie Ruff up so he doesn't get into any more trouble?
Okay.
What's happening now?
I'll help you, Mr. Wilson.
Dennis! George! Rob! Martha! Martha!
Did you hear something?
It's just George getting himself a midnight snack.
Martha!
I'm sorry, dear. You'll just have to get your own snack tonight.
Yeah!
Mush, Ruff, mush!
No, Dennis, make him stop! Martha! Yow!
Go, Ruff! Go, Ruff!
Please!
Yeah, go,
Dennis!
Ruff!
Stop
Yeah!
it! Martha! Martha! I'm awfully sorry about this, George. I'll pay for everything.
Gentlemen, I bring you good news and bad news.
The good news, Bob.
I don't know how you did it, Mr. Wilson, but you just saved yourself $5,000 by knocking down this wall yourself.
I did? I saved money?
But what's Mr. Wilson's bad news?
The bad news is not for Mr. Wilson. It's for your father. What is it? We won't have your house fixed for another week.
Oh, boy, that means we can camp out in good old Mr. Wilson's living room for a whole week.
Cookie jar!